Do you have any memories that you'd like to share? Perhaps something you remember from your childhood, or a story that your parents told you, or something that happened that not many people know about?
Well, what I would tell you, it's a story that I heard that my dad was working for the government of St. Vincent, and he heard of this once in a lifetime opportunity. The Americans were opening an oil refinery in Aruba, and it was post-war, and things were very hard in St. Vincent. So my dad, being the adventurous person he was, wanted to go, and he applied for leave so that he can go. But the government, and he went and booked his passage. But the government of St. Vincent refused to let him go. They told him that he was too valuable. But
That's a compliment.
yes, but he was determined. If you know my dad, he was very stubborn also. So he didn't say anything to the people. And on the day of the ship's departure, he had packed his suitcase and went to get the journey, to go on the journey. But when he got there, the captain of the ship said, "Sorry, son, we heard the government wouldn't let you go, so we gave away your passage to
Oh
someone
my.
else. Here's your money back." And my dad felt so dejected because he so much wanted to go. Now he didn't have a job, and no one, the government wouldn't take him back. But, and he was wondering how he would be able to support his family with all these children. At that time, he had 5 kids and a wife who was looking after the kids. And then he would be out of a job, and he was supporting his grandmother who was still alive also. But as luck would have it, the following week, another ship came up, and they were taking more people, and he was so happy, and he was able to catch the ship and go off to Aruba. I remember when I was little then that my mom was used to be crying at the table and looking at his picture. Eventually, after a whole week in sea, the ship arrived to Aruba. And then my dad found out, and all the other people, that the previous ship that he was supposed to have caught was torpedoed after the war.
Oh my.
There was a lot of war activity still going on, even in the Caribbean. And so my father always said that every disappointment, every disappointment may turn out for the good. Don't worry, just trust in the Lord.
It's a great
That is
lesson.
one experience.
Thank you.
Another experience I have, if you don't mind, is I can remember when we lived in Aruba. Aruba was a very dry and arid country. It hardly ever rains. They get their water from the sea, you know, and whenever it rained in torrents. Everyone went out in the rain. My dad used to bathe in the rain with his bathing suit, and we as children, when we got to school, everyone got soaking wet, and we all, including the teachers, and we all will go into the class, and when it rained in torrents and it would stop and then it rained again. When the sun came out, we all went out to play. You know, there was not a pool on the way to school. a puddle that we didn't walk in. So it was such a fun time. So I, to this day, always love the rain.
Mm, thank you.
Okay, that's my stories. Anything else?
No, I think you've covered everything. If there's anything else you'd like to share or say or tell our audience, feel free. But I think we've got it all.
Oh, good. I could tell you more, but I think that's enough. Especially about the water. When I used to look for the old mermaids. Anyway, that will be another day. That's it. Amen.
Do you want to repeat that last part?
Why?
Because the thing was going off. It's
No, I don't want to repeat it.
okay. Well, they
It can
probably
hear
won't
it.
hear it.
We would hear it.
Okay. You hear that, Jerry? You better hear it. Fix it. Love you. We're all done. Bye.
Oh,